Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Garrett. It's y'all boy. And listen, been on YouTube doing streaming for the past couple of weeks now, and just wanted to get started on my first tryout and get started on my first review video. And today's Saturday. Yeah, off of work for the week, off of work for the weekend. Get to do what I want to do. Going to order some food in a little bit. I plan on doing a gaming stream some point today. Hopefully I could get to it today. Depending on what my mind and heart desires, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for. I want to thank some of you guys that has been watching my videos, that's viewed it, that's liked it and subscribed to my page. I would definitely I definitely want to thank you guys for doing that. My bad, y'all. My TV's up. My TV's up too loud. I just turned it down. But anyway, back to what I was saying. For those of you guys who watched my video, and for those who viewed it, and for those of you guys who watched it and seen them, I really appreciate that, and for those who subscribe to my page, I appreciate that as well. I want to thank you guys for doing so, and I do plan on doing more and more videos, more that I possibly can, and my goal is I would like to keep getting more and more subscribers to my page, because I'm a gamer too. Gaming might not always be all that I do, but gaming is a hobby of mine. I've been gaming and doing it since the time I was a kid, and it is a hobby of mine. I've been doing it for a long time. I used to be addicted. For instance, you would hear my mom or anybody else in my family say, "Oh, he just want to go there to play video games." Like, for instance, when I was a kid, my mom would go. I would always be around my mom because I love her. She mean a lot to me, and I just wanted to be out of the house for a while. And depending on what store she was going to, whether if it was Sam's, whether if it was Sears or not Sears, or any other type of store that I know that had video games in it, I would ask to go and tag along with her, and each time I seen a video game, I would go right on up to it. And I would start playing it. Like, for instance, I remember back a long time ago in the 90s when I was a kid, um, it was at Sears, and a long time ago they had a Sega Genesis kiosk there. They had a Sega Genesis kiosk there. They had an N64, and I think they had a Virtual Boy. I never really played Virtual Boy, but I have played the old NES though. But yeah, Sega Genesis kiosk was the only thing I really remember going up to. I remember some of the games I was on there. I know at one point it was Sonic 2, then it was Sonic and Knuckles, then it was Aladdin. And I do remember what the kiosks they looked like, and it was like a blue button that you press. It's basically, you could say, like a blue arcade button, but you press that button and it would just take you to the next game. Because when I looked up the kiosk, the Sega Genesis kiosk, I was like, okay, what is that? I was curious to what that button did. Like, why is that button there? But it would just switch you to the next game. And it was 5 games inside of that system. They had like a little thing connected to it where you could put 5 games in it, and then switch to the next game if you wanted to play it. But it was just random games. I mean, Sega Genesis was always one of my favorites. It's going to be the greatest. It's the greatest system of all time in my eyes. And I think the only games for Sega that I like Genesis and I like Dreamcast. They're the best. They're the best Sega consoles that has came out ever. And back then they said they was gonna make it, and then back in 2014 they would say they're talking about making a Dreamcast 2, but that never happened. I guess they canceled that because something better came up. But then also later on that year, I remember they also had a PS1, PlayStation 1 when PlayStation 1 and 64 came out. I remember, yeah, they had a PlayStation 1 kiosk up in there. I would go up there and play it, and it's not just stores that I would just go. It's not just stores that I knew that had game systems that I would go up and play, but it could be arcades too. Like, my mom also used to say funny that when he was a kid, I would just go right on up to the video game to the arcade, and just start pressing buttons and moving the joystick around, even though there was no money in it. You know, I remember a long time ago, down the street from my grandma's, there was a corner store. There used to be a corner store down there. I remember it had two video games inside of it. It had Street Fighter 2, and I think it had Mortal Kombat. I think it was the second Mortal Kombat or it was the third Mortal Kombat. But those were the two video games. Those were the only two arcade video games I was down in that corner store. And I would always just want to go down there just to be around those video games and wanted to try to play them. You know, and that's when I first started playing Mortal Kombat. That's when I first experienced how to play Mortal Kombat and how I got Street Fighter. You know, my dad actually bought those games. He bought Street Fighter 2 for me for the Sega Genesis, and I think I borrowed the first Mortal Kombat from one of my babysitters. Yeah, this lady that used to babysit me. I guess she would have other kids come over, and they had a Sega Genesis upstairs in the room, and they were playing Mortal Kombat 1. And they had other games too, but but then when I think about it, Mortal Kombat 1, it wasn't really the best. Really wasn't all that good because for number one, the graphics looked terrible. Number two, there wasn't a whole lot of people on there, and it wasn't. And number three, there wasn't really a whole. I guess there just wasn't really a whole bunch of stages to get to fight. Now the next Mortal Kombat that came out was better than the first one, if you ask me. But gaming is definitely one of my favorite things to do. It always has been. It's not all that I do, you know. I do have other things that I do that I do like, you know. I work out 6 days a week. I work out 6 days a week. 5 days here at my house by hitting the weights, and then Saturday mornings I go to the gym. And I still have to work too. Still gotta pay the bills. Still gotta take care of the house, and still gotta clean it and buy food from the store and all. So sometimes I could be tiring. Plus my training in the mornings. Yeah, you just gotta take care of yourself and take care of your life first before, and then I try to put some time aside. And when I get to that time, then I'll throw on a game and I'll just start playing whatever games that comes to mind. But I do enjoy this. I do enjoy YouTube. I do other things on YouTube. I listen to music. I watch gameplays. I go and depending on what game I'm playing, if I'm having trouble on a level, I'll go back to it. I'll go on YouTube and type in that game, type in that level, and see, okay, how do you get through this level? Because I have so many games I know for GameCube that I've played months ago that I haven't even finished or beaten all the way, believe it or not. And it all depending on what the game was and how the level is. And I would also use YouTube to go back and to help me get through this level, to see what do I have to do to get through this level. But ever since I started streaming, I really enjoyed us. I really enjoy it. I think it's fun, and I will continue to do it. And I do appreciate you guys who liked and subscribed to my page. Um, who liked and subscribed my page and watched my videos. I really appreciate that, and I thank you guys, and I appreciate the love, and you guys have my love and my support as well, my loves and support as well back at y'all. And I do plan on doing another gaming. I'm trying to, one of the things that I like to do to enjoy my moments, enjoy my time, and I'm also a positive person. So I've had I had one negative person few Saturdays ago come in my stream talking about it was pathetic. And I'm just gonna say this right now to that person or anybody else who's negative. All right, now I don't do negativity, or I don't take negativity. I don't take too kindly to negativity. I don't condone it. I don't like it. I hate it. I go through negativity. I work with negative people at work that are negative, that thinks negative, and that's why when I'm there, that's why I don't think about making friends there. I don't really think about anybody else there. Everybody always has something on their mind, and it's not just my job. It's just the whole world. But negativity is the one thing I do not condone. and that I do not like. So for any negative people who goes on YouTube and that's out there, and and that sees my page or whatnot, don't bring it to my page. Just stay off my channel and leave my channel. Don't even go on it. Don't even come into my videos. You stay out of my channel. Stay out of my videos. You keep it moving, because I do not condone negativity at all. I like positive people. I'm positive thinking and positive thinkers. I like being around positive people, not negative. So if you're negative, like I said, keep it moving. Don't come in my videos and stay off my channel. That's what I got to say about That's what I have to say about all the negative people out there. That's that has always has something negative to think and say. I do this for fun. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm not doing it to make money. I don't care about the money. Like most people out there who goes on YouTube and will monetize their accounts to do so. I don't care about the money. I don't really want the money because I already have a job. I get a paycheck every week, so I don't really care about the money on YouTube. I like live streaming for fun. I love the game. I like the love and support I get from the people that's watched my videos and who's viewed it. And my goal is I want to continue to keep getting more and more subscribers, so that way this could be like a party thing. This could be like a get together gaming type of thing, to watch me play whatever game that I like and that my heart desires, and for people to talk to me and feel free to open up to any questions or any comments or concerns about that kind of thing. Just doing this for fun. Okay, no negative thoughts or anything, but all positive thoughts and all positive people. So I just wanted to do my first review video today, just to thank all the people who came through my channels, who liked it, who subscribed, and showed me the love and support. And like I said, I will continue to keep doing this, and I'm enjoying it. So I will see. I'm gonna get off of here now. I'm gonna end this video. Just want to put this review video on YouTube, and I will see you guys later. And I plan on doing the gaming, so I will see you guys later. This is your boy Garrett. All right, peace.